started undergroundsurroundsound.com last year. I was trying to take it away from the Loud Ass Radio name. And when I had to make my transition to Colorado, I had to think about the important stuff for, getting my kids into a home, or do I keep my radio station up? And it sucks because I had just started it like 3 months prior.
That's an easy one.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
I'd still have a good radio station going.
Fuck that, man.
Yeah,
I had to, this is an expensive place to fucking move to off the jump. You got to be prepared for that. And I came into this bitch.
You're telling me.
I was homeless for a month, living in a truck with the family.
Sucking dick for coke.
Shit, yeah, it's your fucking mind. But, you know what I'm saying? And when I started talking to Tim over at Wicked Tendency.
Oh, so you were hanging out. You started out with Tim Williams.
Dude, I've known
Pardon me, but I'm always
we Facebook met a long time ago, years and years ago. We fucking Facebook met and was trying to get some things going. And when I started coming out here to Colorado, started putting a face with it. So me and him started doing a lot more business. I signed to Wicked Tendency for a little while. I get kind of prima donna when it comes to flyers.
I'm super prima donna.
I try not to be prima donna about a lot of things, but we were running into issues with flyers, and flyers are important to me. They are the one thing that when we put them out, everybody sees it, and the flyer can make that determination. I ain't going to this bullshit, or that looks dope as fuck.
Yeah,
you feel me? And what we were running into was the person he had in the company I was butting heads with because I didn't like his fucking flyers, and all I was trying to do was let him know what I felt he could do better on them. You know what I'm saying? I sat next to him, man. I lived in a house for 3 years in St. Louis with the Midwest Avengers, and I watched this man make hella flyers that he was submitting to Red Bull, Monster, Coca-Cola, alcohol companies, tobacco companies, and when I'm seeing his quality flyer catch the money, and I'm trying to tell this other person, hey, that's too generic. You feel me? And that's what I felt like. Flyers were being too generic.
Definitely not authentic.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And when I tell you, you can make something simple, but I'm sending it to Red Bull and Monster, it could be simple, but make it effective. I don't expect you to go online and copy a template and not change anything except the words.
Or how about this, young Einsteins? You ain't goddamn fucking Stephen Hawking, so you're not going to get paid a whole lot of money. Don't nobody really know your fucking name. So spend more than fucking 20 minutes on that project. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
give an artist a reason to want to pay you. Give me a reason to say that I got to have this motherfucker with me. You know what I mean? I got to have this motherfucker because he's part of the alchemy. He's part of the madness that is behind it. But Super Guy, I think he put something in the Jello.
Yeah. Now, I don't know. You may not agree with my next statement, and if you don't agree, you ain't got to speak on it.
I mean,
however,
I'm not pro-choice.
Sometimes, I decide I don't want to take the time to make my own flyer, and I outsource, and I do outsource to APOC. What? For flyers.
I heard that he was pretty good at that stuff.
He is very good at it because he actually has a library
How does he do that with his eye?
Full of stuff ready to go. He's got your blood drops. He's got your clouds. He's got, whatever it is that you're needing for your flyer, he has it in a folder because he spends time just going through the internet and grabbing those things.
And because I am a gangster, I guess I shout out with what family and APOC for your pass before I get for you, because he's actually made flyers that you've actually put in circulation and used.
I use quite a bit of his flyers.
Somebody told me that he did beats,
He makes beats. He makes flyers. Right now,
your next album should be badass. APAC.
But I think that if you can't make a good enough flyer, outsource it. But that's where I became a prima donna with the flyers.
Outsource it, but I think they need to.
I was trying to throw a festival, and I needed that flyer to speak to big companies to get money coming in. And
you got to be a good enough artist that gives that
you got to give enough about your fucking self.
Yeah, that designer though, he's got to look at you, at your craft and your image, and You know, some of these guys, you know, if someone wants to sit back and do that to them, or do an analysis, or hell, do a cartoon figure, you know, drawing, whatever. Some of them would be fucking bad-bodied, fucking idiots wearing sweatpants,
right? But
Velcro shoes.
Think about it like this, man. If
you put your shoes on like this,
somebody charged you $50 to make a flyer. Okay, now we already know there's costs going into a show. But
all of this costs, period.
All of it. All of it. The venue cost, artist cost, you know, sound guy cost, everything.
Your gas, the time,
So, what's an extra $25 to $50
I don't know.
to get a dope ass flyer made to make sure?
How about it just investing in your craft?
That's what I'm saying, though. Your craft isn't just rap. You can't just go to the studio and make songs and expect that to be the thing that gets you out. You have to have...
Shut up, preach, Beast, preach.
You gotta have
I was horny.
Good graphics,
I'm wild,
right? You gotta have good graphics on your album. You gotta have the flyers that your team or company is bringing out for shows. If me and you are throwing shows, then we a team. Our flyers have to be better than the next guy's flyers.
Why wouldn't it be?
You know what I'm saying?
And why would somebody say different?
These motherfuckers jump on here. No disrespect to anybody who uses a phone to make flyers, Crooked G.
Yeah, right? Crooked G.
Your skills are going up. But what I am going to say about it is these fools get on their phone and they go to Facebook and they take your picture and my picture off our Facebook, go and use their phone to make a flyer, and when they post it, it's all blurry. Well, now, Facebook pictures are not high quality. So when I make a flyer and I say, Mac Major, I need you to email me three pictures.
They're putting it into it.
Three pictures of yourself. Don't go and download your Facebook pics. Find me the originals that are high quality.
I'm going to send you one. Well, I got some pretty good ones.
Now, I'm using you for example because you sit in front of me.
I'm going to use.
You feel me?
My good ones, though. They're right ones.
Yeah. Otherwise,
I'm a hand model.
Otherwise, the flyer guy, the so-called graphics, he's going to go to your Facebook page and he's going to pick the shittiest picture because it's the easiest one to cut you out of.
Yeah,
or some dumb shit.
He's like,
you know what I mean?
Oh, he's cute in this one.
Now, if everybody who was everybody who was throwing a show took pride in every artist on the flyer instead of just their team,
or how about just
the flyers would come out dope all around. Yeah. You can't put your team up here looking dope with their logos and fonts and colors,
but
not
willing to
put my logo. My logo is my name logo. You know what I'm saying? I want it on everything. You don't have to write Beast Mode on a flyer. I got a fucking logo to send you.
Here's the problem: is they're scared that Beast Mode or that flyer, whatever, is going to take from them or that.
I know.
No, we can't put Mac Major's name on it or his design because
it's going to take from us.
It's going to take from us.
Yes,
and it's like,
you'll put us on the show. You'll put us on the show, and we'll take the show from them too.
Yeah, but you know what? The only reason they put us on shows, that's like that last one that old doofus had put me on. You know, go home, get your USB. Oh, it's on me. I keep my USB on me all the time.
Yeah, and that's how it should be. If you're an artist going to a show, don't ask for a slot. Wait till you hear somebody talk about so-and-so didn't show up.
True. Well, even if they show up, I got to say this, and I know that you have kind of a different opinion and that you've seen something else transpire through this, but I know what I heard and seen, and I know what it's been since I've started fucking with them. No matter what, when I get around certain people, it's always a competition. It's always a competition over me because they just, I don't know what irks them so bad, the idea of me winning or being decent and running along, but
they make it the competition though, not you, not me.
No, yeah, they
you know what I mean?
They bring it upon themselves. Bring it upon themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and that's shitty to do. You know, it's if you're
shitty, but also very informational. Now, I say times are very hard. A lot of times I'm by myself, struggle, got a house, got to do this and that. I'd rather do that on my own and with me than to have that one that was next to me snaking. You know what I mean? To shout out to you, the faggot who recorded me and sent it to my ex-wife. Appreciate it. Now she knows I can pay the bills. Stupid ass boy. You think she called you because you're cute? Dude, it was to find out where I'm at. How you feel about that?
Right.
She's in there faking it to you, and then
joke's on you, player.
Haven't you noticed every time you nut, the first thing out of her mouth is, "So when do you think you're gonna see Mac again?"
Right.
Yeah, stupid. But anyhow, we ain't gonna waste too much airtime on them.
Right.
Yeah.
But my point was, is I used to be signed to WTR, and I've actually, besides going on tour with them, and we were gone for some weeks, so we were all fucking.
How many shows you do? How many shows you do in that tour?
Oh man,
didn't y'all do one a day or one every other day or something?
Yeah, I mean we were out for I think 3 weeks. We did I want to say we did 18 shows in 21 days or something.
Listen, that's humping. 18 shows in 21 days, and you got to think they got to travel now. They got to get done and get wrong. So there's none of that. All right, let's party and key. And that's what I tried to stress to a lot of my family and stuff that thought I was just getting back into that party life. You know what I mean? I married my second lady, Rebecca, because she had money and ran a bar, and I could make money out of it. You know what I mean? It ain't like that no more. I don't even barely drink when I'm in a bar.
That's funny that you use that whole term partying, because as rappers that's what we're expected to do.
That's all we do.
We're expected that all we do. My neighbors probably think I don't do a fucking thing. However, I go to work and hang gutters in the daytime, and at nighttime I'm doing radio shit or I'm doing artist shit. And it takes from family. So, it's time consuming, but if you manage it correctly and you have a good support system, like my son and my old lady, they support what I do, and they really try to help me out as far as, keep my time open, remind me of things, that shit kind of helps. And not everybody has that, and if I book you on a show of mine, I do not think about the fact that you have a kid, because my kid's at the show.
Yeah, we do not.
You feel me?
Give a fuck.
So I mean, I threw a battle show a few weeks ago, and one of the artists didn't get to battle because he had to get to his kid and take him home.
I was just about to speak on.
I did not know this. I was not aware of this.
Yeah, no, I was. That's what I was just about to talk about. Fool. That shows how much this dude is. That's why I love Beast Mode, because. He couldn't lie. He knew that I had something about it, but he couldn't lie and try to jump in my what's going on. He sort of stayed authentic with it, but what he said was wrong. So don't listen to him, children. He's like your history book. That rapper actually, when I first met him, kind of shocked me, but it was automatic competition. And I've met a lot of these guys where you sit in the backyard, you drink a beer, you smoke some herb and kick around. Oh, you do music? Yeah, I do music. Hell yeah, well, yeah. And they blow your mind. Do a whole song for you. We're doing off the top of the head, making shit up for 10, 20 minutes. That ain't easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
So very impressed by him and everything. And then as the time progressed, I'm not just a backyard rapper or whatever you want to call me. I'm not that guy. I make music. I make something I can get on. Watch when the new stuff comes. So I make music, and I could tell the way that he worked, or the way he kind of moved around in the studio with us while I was recording most of Get Some, that he didn't want he was, I don't know what shunned him about the mic. I think he was scared the way it might come out, or whatever his fear is that he's got with his own personal issues, but he just did not get on there. He would not record full. And that night he was talking shit, and I was like, check it. And I went up to him, and I did this, so whether you're on Spreaker or you're on live here with us, I said this to you, but I leaned in and I said, don't choke. Don't choke. And every time I walk past you, I'd be like, and then all of a sudden you had to take a kid. If you knew that, if right before your set, that's what got me. And then also the fact that I was stressing the choking part, but I asked in the beginning, has he recorded anything? Where's the wax at that they're putting down? Because I know that who he deals with has plenty of access to record and do the thing. Right. And I don't think he's even recording for. I don't think he's even.
Here's the thing.
Going that route. I don't think
most
he's ready.
freestylers cannot write a song. I'm not saying
freestyle
I'm not
on that
saying
song.
that all y'all freestyler rappers out there can't make a fucking song. That's not what I'm saying.
That's not what he's saying.
I'm just saying if you focus your music career on freestyle,
that's
chances
what you're
are
gonna be is just freestyle.
you don't know how to make a concept work for a song and write a hook for it.
Yeah, there's more than just writing some words and then going to put it on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Structure, production.
Yeah, you know, and that same dude, you know, because my children are in the venue.